Hello everyone, myself Heli Mehta, working as an assistant professor in Computer Engineering Department at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Our subject is Database Management System. Our unit is 3, that is Relational Query Languages. Our topic is join. Okay, this topic I explained in the SQL also in chapter number 9. So first is natural join, this is inner join. Okay, so symbol is this. Okay, so notation is relation 1 R1 join relation to R2. Okay, so operation it perform is natural join will retrieve consistent data from the multiple relations. It combines records from different relations that satisfy the given conditions. Okay, so here we have a table 1 and table 2. Okay, so this is the concept of inner join. So there are 3 steps. So step 1, it perform Cartesian products between tables. Okay, step 2, then it deletes inconsistent tuple. Okay, so delete inconsistent tuples. And step 3, then it removes an attribute from duplicate attributes. Okay, so see here we have an example. We have a 2 table, that is students and result. Okay, in student we have a roll number, name and branch. Okay, and in result we have a roll number and SPI. So we are first step we are performing Cartesian product. So step 1, perform Cartesian product. So we have a 101 RAT C. So 101 with 101. So 101 RAT C 101 A. Between these two tables. Now 101 RAT C 1039. So 101 RAT C 1039. Now second record is 102. So 102 with 101 and 102 with 103. So 102 meet ME 101A. Now 102 meet branch is mechanical ME 103 and 9. Okay, so this is the Cartesian product that I have already explained in the chapter number 9 SQL join concept. Okay, so now second step, remove inconsistent tuple. Okay, now see here we have a 101 record, in result we have a 101. So this is the consistent, but we have a 102 record, here we have no 102 records. Okay, in result. Now in result we have a roll number 103, but in student record we have a no 103. So these all are the inconsistent data. Okay, so 101 with 103 inconsistent, 102 with 101 also inconsistent, 102 with 103 also inconsistent. Okay, why that I have explained here. Okay, so only consistent data are 101 RAT C. This is in the student table. Now in result also we have a 101 NA. So this is the consistent data. So remove inconsistent tuples. Okay, so in step number 2 we remove the inconsistent tuple. Now what happened here, we have a roll number and here also we have a roll number. So remove an attribute that is duplicate. Okay, so our output will be 101 RAT C. We are removing this result dot roll number, and that's why our output will be 101 RAT C and A SPI. Okay, so this is our output. So this is the concept of inner join. Next is left outer join. Display all the tuples of the left relation even though there is no matching tuple in the right relation. So okay, so as name suggests, left outer join, all the tuples of the left relation. Okay, left table. For such kind of tuple having no matching, the attributes of right relation will be padded with null in resultant relations. Okay, so see here table 1 and table 2. So we consider only all the tuples of the left relation or left table. Okay, see the example, student and result, same table. Okay, now student symbol is this. Okay, so student and result. So with 101 RAT C with 101 SPI. Okay, so 101 is duplicate data roll number. So in this table we only display the SPI. So 101 RAT C 101 8. So 8 is here. Okay, so first record. Now for second record 102 meet M. Okay, so we have a roll number, name and branch, but in result table we have a no record of 102 for SPI. Okay, so what happened, 102 meet ME branch. Now we have a no SPI in result. Okay, for 102 record, so it will display none. Okay, so left side tables record will consider over here only. So this is the concept of left outer join. Okay, so see here, display name, salary and balance of the all employee. Okay, see here we have an employee and customer. Okay, so here we have a ID, name, salary. Here we have an ID, name and balance. Okay, in customer table. Now what we have to display, name, salary and balance. So we have to select pi name, salary and balance, of which so we have to perform the left outer join. Okay, so see here 2 meet 15,000. Okay, So for that we have a 2 meet and balance is 8,000. Okay, so what we are displaying, name, salary and balance. So first is name is meet, we are not displaying ID over here. Okay, so meet, salary is 15,000 and balance is 8,000. Okay, clear. Now second is Joy 20,000. For record Joy we have a no balance in the customer. Okay, so Joy 20,000 and none. Okay, like this is the concept of left after join. Okay, so display name, salary and balance of the all the employees. Okay, so we have a 2 employee Meet and Joy. So Meet and Joy is display. Meet have a 15,000 salary and balance is 8,000. We are performing left after join. Okay, so we take balance from this table. Now for Joy we have a salary but no balance in the customer table. So here we have a ID 3 for Joy and we have a no ID in customer table 3. Okay, so it will display the none that I have explained in this concept. Okay, so this is the same. Now next is right after joint. As name suggests, it display all the tuples of the right relation. Okay, even though there is no matching tuple in the left relation, for such kind of tuples having no matching, the attributes of left relation will be padded with the null in the resultant relation. Okay, so here we have a student and result. Okay, now student right after join result. Okay, so what happened for 101 Raj see we have a record 8 SPI, so it will display. Now we are consider only right side relation table. Okay, all the tuples of the right relation. So in right side table this is our result in right side. Okay, so 103 record, so roll number is 103, SPI is 9, but for that 103 we have a no name and branch in the student table, so it will display now. Okay, so it is very easy. For left side it is consider all the tuple of the left relation, and if we have a no value in the right side table, then it will display the null. And in the right outer join, okay, if we are considering right side table and if we have a no record in left side table, then we put only null. Here for 1018 we have a record for 101 we have a Raj and C, so it will display. For 103 and SPI 9, for 103 roll number we have a no name and branch. Okay, so it will display the null, because this is the right after join. Now display name, salary and balance of the all the customer. Okay, so see here employee and customer. Okay, so we are selecting name, salary and balance. So pi name, salary and balance. Now employee right after join customer. Okay, so right after join, so we have to consider the right table customer. So for that we have to display the name, salary and balance. So Raj. Okay, for Raj we have a no salary in the employee table, we have a no record of Raj over here, so null. For balance we are taking customer table, so 5,000. Now for Meet, okay, Meet for Meet we have a salary 15,000, so 15,000 we display, and for balance we will see the customer table, so 8,000. So this is the output. Okay, so remember this, for left after join we have to consider the left table, and for right after join we have to consider the right table. If we have a data, then display it. If we have a no data, then it will display the null. Okay, so this is the right after join. Now last is full after join. Display all the tuples of both the relations. Okay, its name suggests full after join. It also pads null values whenever required. So left after join plus right after join. So see the diagram, table A and table B. Okay, for such kind of tuples having no matching, it will padded with null in the resultant relation. Okay, so see here student and result. Okay, so 101 Raj CE, SPI is 8. Okay, now for 102 Meet mechanical branch ME. Okay, for Meet we have a no SPI in result, so null is here. Okay, now these two record is completed. Now it is full after join, so we have to consider right table also. So in right table we have a completed 101. Now 103 is remaining, so 103 9. Okay, so roll number is 103, SPI is 9. For roll number 103 we have a no record in student table, so name is null and branch is null. So this is the concept of full after join. See here, display name, salary and balance of all of the employee as well as customer. Okay, so here we have an employee and here we have a customer. So pi name, salary, balance, employee, this is the symbol of full after join, and customer. Okay, so we have to consider these two tables. So first we have to select name, salary and balance as it is given in the query. So name, salary and balance. So name Meet, salary is 15,000. For that balance we have a 8,000 in second table. Now second is Joy. Joy salary is 20,000. So Joy salary is 20,000. For Joy we have a no balance in the customer table, so it will display null. Okay, now these two records are completed. Here we completed with Meet. Okay, now Raj is remaining. So Raj balance is 5,000. For Raj we have a no salary in this table, employee table, so for this we have a null over here. So this is the concept of full outer join. Okay, so we completed natural join. It is also known as the inner join, left outer join, okay, right outer join and full outer join. Thank you.